So as you may or may not know, I play Elite Dangerous, and I have been playing that for quite some time. I started playing, was it this year? I think I started playing this year. I can't really remember. It must have been last year. No, it must have been last year. But this April, last April, I decided to go on an exploration mission, which means that you go out of the part of space where all the NPCs are and where all the people go, because the people in this the space in this simulated space game is uh, it's the same as real space. You know, it's that large. So when you go out of inhabited space, the chance of meeting another player is zero. So I decided to go to the outer rim, and I wanted to like go halfway around the galaxy and then back. But halfway through it, I ran into some trouble in the sense that, as you know, the farther you go, the less stars there are, especially when you go out of the galactic plane. You should imagine, you know, the galaxy as like a large disk. It's not a disk shape. It's a center with a couple of arms coming out of it. But the most of the systems are dispersed along the galactic plane, like the plane that is like a circle out of the center of the universe. Catch my drift? I don't know. So the higher or lower you get with regard to the galactic plane, the less stars there are, and the more difficult it becomes to get back. So I was in a pickle at one point where I really had trouble finding my way back. But I did find my way back, and I don't play Elite every day, so it's not like I've been playing every day since April. But months have gone by, and I'm finally on my way back. So as I get closer to the first system that has a space station again, I start finding things. I've run into, way out in space, you don't see anything. The way that Elite tells you that there's something in the vicinity is like there's a weak signal source or a strong signal source, or there's salvageable wreckage, but there was nothing for a long, long time. And as I came closer, suddenly I found salvageable wreckage. And it was the first thing that I encountered in my entire journey. So I was excited and scared, because on the radar sometimes it looks as if there's a ship there. But it was a canister of information that I couldn't pick up because I don't have any cargo space with me, because I didn't figure I need any on my exploration trip. So I just, took notice, and that's fine, and I left. I'm thinking, actually, if I took it with me and sold it, it may have been worth a lot of credits, but I don't know. I'll never know. And I ran into another piece of salvageable wreckage, this time a large container of survey information. Again, and there's like the remnants of a destroyed ship floating around the canister, so obviously something has happened there, or Frontier One is to believe that something happened. But last night I ran into an alien artifact. Now that thing was scary, because you're in the middle of nowhere, and suddenly there's a strong signal source, and I'm thinking, oh, usually a strong signal source is like a ship or and I have some shields, but I'm unarmed. So if anyone destroys me now, all of the data that I've gathered will be gone. So I am extremely cautious, but also curious. So I stopped. I homed in on this on the signal, and I drop out of Super Cruise, only to find a an alien artifact. And immediately, as I drop out of Super Cruise, my ship is scanned. Now, ship scanning is, proof of another ship or a station or an intelligence scanning your ship, right? So here I am thinking, oh fuck, someone's gonna destroy me. But nothing happened. But there's this weird thing, and I approach it, and it makes noise, and there's particles coming out of it, and it's just floating there. It's appearing to be sending stuff. Now, there has been a lot of talk on Thargoids. Thargoids were the alien race that, if in Elite you were captured or you were surrounded by Thargoids, they would like send out a zillion drones at you, and you'd be dead. That was the alien race in the game. Now in the current game, there have not been Thargoids yet, but Frontier have sort of alluded to the fact that they will present themselves at some point. And questions have been asked about, will they be hostile, will they be friendly, and I think the only answer that's been given was, well, that will depend on the way they are approached on the first encounter. But last night I thought, well, I'm unarmed, so I couldn't attack this thing, but this thing, the first thing it did was scan me. Now I don't have any weapons, I don't have anything, and it appeared to be sending. So if I'm hoping now that my being scanned has gone into the Thargoid database. This is all projection, of course. But I will have. I may have added. By not being hostile, I may have added to the benevolent nature of the way in which the Thargoids will approach us, if and when they appear. Anyway, enjoyed the footage of the alien thing. I've also included information on where that is. I'm only like 270 light years now away from the station, so it's not far. I can go back, no problem, if need be. I don't know if there will be need, if to be back at all. So anyway, enjoyed the footage. It's only short, and it just shows the alien artifact, and hopefully you can listen. I don't talk in this, so I've done my talking now. Enjoy.
engage. Fuel scooping. Main fuel tank drained.